Hi guys, I have Goddess Twist with the spring twist here as a protective style, and I'm just making a video to show how I care for my nightly routine on how I care for my twists. So the first thing I do, I use like these little barrettes here, but I'm just very careful as to how I'm pulling the hair, and I just put it in 3 different sections like this. So this would be section 1. Section 2, let's include this piece right up here in section 2. So then I use another barrette, section 2, and then the last section in the back, which would be section 3. Now, after I section my hair off, what I do in the front portion of my hair, I use a little bit of Mega Temple Growth, Temple Recovery, just because I want to make sure that I don't lose my any of my edges. So this is what I use. If you could see that, can you see that? Mega Growth Temple Recovery. So what I do is just take a little bit on my finger, a little bit like that amount, and then I just go to the front of my hair, all around the front of my hair, or anywhere where it's tight. So I just had these in for like about a couple days now, but with this Temple Recovery, this is my second time getting these kind of twists in my hair. I always make sure that I use this, and it has saved my edges. And you can see that I have really good edges, and I want to make sure that by the time I take these twists out, that I still have my same edges that I started with, that I don't lose any hair around the edges. So I do that right around the edges, even in the back, especially if it's tight in the back. I do that as well. These aren't really that tight in the back, so I don't have to put much in the back. So when I'm finished with that, I do that first. Then when I'm finished with that, I moisturize my hair every night, or wet my hair every night. Your hair needs water to grow. So what I use is the Pure Oil Hair and Scalp Mist, and this has tea tree oil in it as well. So if your hair is itching, this really helps with the itching. And I use this throughout the whole time that I'm going to keep these twists in my hair. So if I'm going to keep this in for a month or 2 months or whatever the time is, I'll be using this every other night or every 3 nights. So you could even use it every night if you want to, but you want to make sure that your hair is dry before you cover your hair. So if you do use this, you want to wait a little while before you cover your hair. So what I do is I just take out that section right there, put the scrunchie in my hand, and then I just like spray and make sure that it's catching your scalp and where your natural hairline is. I'm transitioning right now, and I've been cutting my hair, so my natural hair is not that. It's the length of the braid, the exact length of the braid. And this didn't have to be dipped in any water, so I didn't have to worry about my ends being my real ends being in hot water. And even if I did, it wouldn't bother me, because the ends are perm, the ends, and I'm gonna cut those off eventually, but just not ready yet. So I just do that in that section right there. Then I pull this back, put it back in the scrunchie. You just want to be very gentle with this spring twist here, because it's really soft, and it could lose easy if you're like pulling or tugging on the scrunchie. So then we'll do this section, put this back in. Just want to make sure that you water your roots. It's like if you have a plant and you're watering your plant needs water to grow. It doesn't necessarily need water. Some plants need water every day, and some plants don't. So those of us with low porosity hair would want to saturate their not saturate, but mist your scalp like nightly. And then I just pull that section back once I'm finished with it. Put it back in the scrunchie. And then you do the back section. Make sure you get all your skull in there, mix it really well. Oh gosh, it feels so good. Make sure that you're mixing it all in there. And remember that you're not covering your hair until you can actually feel that your skull is dry. Some people do cover their hair right away, but I don't. I want to make sure that my hair is dry before I cover it. So then that's it. That's what I do for my nightly routine. I oiled my scalp the first day after I got my hair braided, but I'm not gonna oil it tonight. Probably I'm gonna oil it again probably in a week or so, but right now I don't think that it needs to be oiled. And then for it to dry, while it's drying, just take it all down, leave it alone, go about your business and do what you need to do until it's bedtime. And then when it's bedtime, what I do is I just take this like so. Mine's are really short, so you could barely pull it back in one. You kind of like have to pin it up. But this is how I wanted my this is the look that I was going for. Plus I didn't want anything too long. I wanted the exact length of my natural hair. So what I do is I just tie this on like so. And I'm just tying this on for demonstration. I'm not quite ready to go to bed yet, but yeah, this is what I do as my nightly routine. Pull that back. I tie this. I don't like my hair tied too tight. I feel like it's restricting my my blood flow in my head. It's just a mental thing. You could tie your hair tight or however, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Then I put that on, and if you see that back is still hanging out, then I just go again with another silk cap. And voila, I'm ready for bed. Yeah, so I just did that to show you guys, but my hair is still a little bit wet, so I want to air dry it a little bit. Okay, there you go. Thank you for watching. I'm just loving these, guys. I am just loving these. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you guys for watching.